Hey, welcome back to my channel. It's great to have you with me once again. This is where I discuss food, fashion, beauty, shopping, home things, basically all the things that I love, and I promise that I never recommend anything unless I do truly love it. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in too, then please do go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It'd be great to have you with me every single time. Moving on to today's video, I want to share with you my top 10 most recommended pieces of footwear for these cold, dark winter months. So if you'd like to see what I recommend, how I style it up, please do stick around to the end because I want to also show you pieces, I don't know, one for each foot, which will double up as a really great gift come Christmas time or at any time of the year really. So if you'd like to see what these pieces are, then please do stick around. My first recommendation are these heeled black ankle boots. The ones I have are quite old and they were from Topshop. Now, although you can't get these particular ones, I have searched out some alternatives which will range from the higher end right down to the much more affordable versions. So I will link those as we go. But the reason I want to recommend these first off is because these are definitely, without doubt, my most worn boots. Out of everything that I'm going to show you today, they are that loved by myself that I actually bought 2 pairs. But what I love about them is they are so versatile. You really can wear them with a multitude of different outfits. I tend to wear jeans most days and these do look great with jeans. At the moment I'm wearing some black leather shorts with some tights, and again I wear these with that too. I love them. I think they look great with dresses, trousers, all sorts of things. So highly recommend some high-heeled black ankle boots. They really can dress up an outfit and just sort of give it the finishing touch. The next style I want to recommend, keeping with the ankle boots, are these lovely sort of Western inspired ankle boots with a chunky heel. I've got these in suede and they're just a slightly off black colour, I'd say a bit more charcoal. These particular style are very similar to the Isabel Marant version. She has quite a few different Western inspired ankle boots and I have to say I love them all. Again, I just don't have that kind of budget, so I'm always looking for high street alternatives. I picked these ones up from All Saints in a sale and I'm very, very pleased with them. They're super sturdy, albeit yes, they are suede, which isn't necessarily perfect for winter. I still haven't had any problem, I've put the suede protector on, so I'm not particularly bothered about them being suede. And when I was trying to find some other versions to show you, I actually found this one from John Lewis, and if it's in stock I will link it below. But the reason I wanted to show you it because it looks very different. It's super stylish and I sort of have fallen in love with it. Again, I think it looks like the Isabel Marant version. It's in white, it's just very different. It's probably not one of those boots that you're going to wear every day, but I definitely think it would be a nice little addition to your wardrobe. If we are going down the more classic route, I think a nice big chunky heel Western styled boot looks great with jeans or leather trousers. These would also go really well with a dress, especially this sort of Isabel Marant inspired dress, or the big chunky jumper dresses, which would look great in winter. You would definitely get a lot of wear out of these if you didn't want to have the stiletto heel, for example. If that was a bit too dressy for your outfit and you wanted to kind of tone it down a bit more, then I highly recommend this version. My next recommendation is a pair of brown boots. Now I've picked up this pair from Miu Miu. I got them in the sale. I did not pay the £800 price tag that was on them. And I'm not necessarily saying either that the brown pair that you get are sort of ankle length. You can also get knee-high boots, but I do think a pair of brown boots are a staple in anyone's winter wardrobe. A lot of boots and shoes, I think, in winter tend to be black for obvious reasons. I do think a lot of outfits justify a brown boot. So I highly recommend picking up a pair, especially if you see a really good leather pair in the sale. You can't go wrong. I will of course link down below a few options that I found. The next option I want to recommend to you really works well for pretty much all of the seasons, and it is a pair of chunky trainers. If you caught my video last week about my ASOS haul, you will have seen these these appear in there. Now, as much as I would love the Balenciaga version, I just don't have that kind of budget. So I know that's where the chunky trainer trend started. Great for us is a lot of brands have now taken their own version of a chunky trainer. And I think I picked these up for like, I don't know, maybe around £20. They are in this beautiful sort of milk chocolate color, and I love wearing these with leather jogging bottoms or, you know, some kind of looser jeans, for example. And I just think when you put leather jogging bottoms and a blazer together and then you put on some chunky trainers, it just looks pulled together, like everything's been considered. And I think these are perfect if you have one of those days where you're like running around doing errands, or you've got a lot on, you're on your feet a lot. A pair of chunky trainers just look quite stylized and quite a considered item for pulling the whole outfit together. My next footwear recommendation, sticking with the trainer theme, are a pair of smart white trainers. I have the Gucci version here. They are so classic and they really work well with so many outfits, especially if you have an outfit that you kind of want to look casual, but you've considered everything, you look stylish. These are a great option. I'm not for 1 minute suggesting that you go and purchase the Gucci version, as they are rather pricey, but you can pick up many other versions from your ASOS, M&S, Zara, right through to your Golden Goose, to the Saint Laurent version, which are a particular favorite of mine. But yeah, if you're looking for some footwear that looks super smart and really works well with so many different outfits, then highly, highly recommend a pair of smart white trainers. So this wouldn't be a winter footwear recommendation video without showing you the classic riding boot. You really can't go wrong with a classic leather riding boot. Because they're leather, they pretty much mold to your feet and become buttery soft, which these have done. As you can see, these are a bit old. These are probably a good 3 or 4 years old, if not more. But because they are so classic, you can pick these up every single year without fail, from your high-end premium budgets right down to the vegan leather versions, and you know, some of those you can be picking up in the sales for around £30. So I will of course link all of the ones that I've found that I think look really good in the description box down below. And if you are only going to buy one pair of boots this winter, a pair of black riding boots really does work well with so many options, whether that's leather trousers or jeans or a dress, a jumper dress, skirts, etc. The next winter footwear recommendation are a pair of knee-high boots. I actually have two that I want to show you. One is this patent black leather pair, which really dress up an outfit. You know, you can just be wearing a pair of skinny jeans and a jumper and these look great. However, I want to show you this pair, which is a pair from Zara from last season. And as you can see, it's that sort of creamy coloured leather, small kitten heel. I love these boots. I probably wear them maybe just as much as my other sort of black ankle boots. I love to wear sort of a neutral colour palette. These really do have a lot of outings, I can say. If you are looking to get some knee-high boots, my suggestion is don't just look at black options. Think about what your wardrobe actually has and whether a pair such as these would work well. And of course, it simply wouldn't be a winter footwear video recommendation without a good old classic pair of Wellington boots. I have the high gloss ones from Hunter, which I think these were the slim fitting ones. I'll be honest, I actually don't wear Wellingtons that much, but if it is terrible weather, which you know happens to be quite often, and I'm going for a walk, or if I'm going sort of out somewhere that's not in the city, for example, a pair of Wellington boots work really well. However, saying that, I've actually worn these to work before when it has been like torrential downpour and I don't want to get my leather boots like completely ruined. I will wear these, and that's like central London. They really do have a sort of a place no matter where you are. If the weather is terrible, if it's snowing, if it's raining, if it's just slushy, muddy horribleness, you cannot go wrong with a pair of Wellingtons. The last pair of boots that I want to recommend are a pair of over-the-knee boots. Again, I'm not suggesting that you get them in cream because sometimes cream and suede does not go well in winter. However, I know that I wear these so much. The reason I love over-the-knee boots is because you can wear these with skinny jeans or a jumper dress, for example, and they really go with both, making that whole outfit just look so good. And as I mentioned, I do have quite a neutral color palette wardrobe, so the cream version works really well. Of course, it would be great if they weren't suede and I could wear them more, but I have to say these are a favorite of mine. I love the way they fit. I love the way they make an outfit look really pulled together and so considered. Highly recommend grabbing a pair of these. They do look very similar to the Stuart Weitzman, which is obviously where the whole trend kind of started. But if you don't have that budget, which I don't, I picked these up from Zara a couple of years back, and occasionally they do repeat these versions. If there are some in there at the moment, I will of course link them down below, but if not, I will find some other options and link those for you instead. The final pair of footwear that I want to recommend for winter is of course this beautiful fluffy pair of slippers. Now I just want to try and show you how fluffy and gorgeous these slippers are. I am so pleased that I found them. Now the reason I also wanted to recommend them to you is because they are such a good price. I picked these up from Amazon for less than £20. I kid you not, these were £17. However, I've just checked online now and they are now £13.88. They come in a range of different colors. They are super soft, dare I say, a perfect gift for friends and family for Christmas. You know, even if you wanted to buy a few pairs just to have at home in case you have guests stop by. So if you are looking for a super cute pair of slippers that are literally like so cheap, you may as well buy one in every color, which is what I'm really considering doing. I highly recommend these. They are so fluffy, so soft, and just the perfect addition to your winter nights. And there you have my top 10 recommendations for your winter footwear wardrobe, ranging from your over-the-knee boots right through to the cute fluffy slippers that are perfect to snuggle up with when it's super cold outside and you just want to be warm and cozy inside. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please do give me the thumbs up. And if you don't already subscribe, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. It'd be great to have you with me every single week. I will of course link all of the products I featured in today where possible in the description box below, and I will also link a couple of the alternative options from various different budgets, so please go and check those out. If you happen to purchase any of the items I featured in today and you go ahead and feature them on Instagram, then please do go ahead and tag me. It'd be great to see what you've purchased and I'd love to see how you style it up. Well, until next time, take care, bye.